What is up, Pauper people? Bryant Cook here, and today we are playing Twiddle Storm, aka Petal Festival. Uh, yeah, so I really appreciate all the advice everyone gave me on the last video. It was truly helpful. I learned quite a bit, and I took some of that advice with a grain of salt, and some of the ideas in it were pretty good. Yeah, well-rounded discussion was had on the video. Uh, but I learned a few things about the deck. One, I should have been using Stream of Thought on myself. Um, that was a big thing that I wasn't grasping before. But I also found some things that I didn't like about the deck. I did not like the Merchant Scroll package. Snap never felt that good to me. And one thing that I didn't really understand is why you would only play 3 copies of Psychic Puppetry. So many times, like, I would have to wait a turn to find a puppetry in order to start comboing. And if this deck is trying to be as fast as possible, you really just want to find the first one immediately. Every copy after that, admittedly, is not very good, but is still a twiddle effect on your land, which is probably just good enough if we're being honest. So I really wanted 4 copies of Psychic Puppetry, and I found that the deck was quite clunky. Which is something I wanted to work on. Like, a lot of the cards just like didn't seem to work very well together. So one thing that this list is doing is it got smaller, and a part of that was Utopia Sprawl. Utopia Sprawl allows you to start building your land much earlier. It allows you to accelerate into Fertile Ground and into Market Festival pretty smoothly. You're not running the bounce land anymore. Instead, you're running obviously forests. You need them to support Utopia Sprawl. So we're upping the amount of fetch lands in order to find our green source. Well, if we're upping our shuffle effects, Brainstorm makes a lot of sense. So Brainstorm went into the deck. I lost things like Flux and Compulsive. I guess we still have Compulsive Research, but Flux is gone. Flux was there to churn through your deck after you've cast a number of Ideas Unbound. Well, with 4 Brainstorm in the deck, you're getting rid of those extra lands anyway. You're shuffling them back with your Ash Barrens, your Evolving Wilds, but also with Stream of Thought. You can Stream of Thought yourself to mill away those lands. You can peer away those extra lands. So Brainstorm has just been really nice in my opinion. Ponder, for some reason the last list had 3. Why are we running like 1 Brainstorm, 3 Ponder? Like, these are some of the best cards in the format. Let's maximize that. 4 copies of Preordained still. I did try. Someone recommended Reach through Mists. It's just 1 blue, draw a card, Arcane, so that way you can Psychic Puppetry to make more mana with it. I've played it quite a bit, to be honest. Like, I've played this deck a lot over the last few weeks. It's a little underwhelming. I just don't think that's where we really want to be, so I'm running 4 copies of Preordain. 3 Stream of Thought. A little bit different. Excuse me. The last list ran 2. And it always made me very nervous because it made Graveyard Hate good against you. Because, like, one of the things that I liked about this deck was that you could, in theory, dodge Graveyard Hate because I already play Grixis Cycle Storm, and that deck is weak to Graveyard Hate. Well, when you add a 3rd to your deck, you truly do not care. You can beat Graveyard Hate with just the 2, but it's pretty difficult. This makes it very easy. And on top of that, it's an extra shuffle effect for Brainstorm. It allows you to get to 0 cards in your deck much faster, which I like, just having that extra copy in there. Like, it allows you to, because like what you really want to do is get down to 0 cards in deck, and the extra Stream of Thought is huge there. And on top of that, when we're not running Flux, it shuffles those Ideas Unbound back into your deck mid-combo much more easily, so that way you can keep on drawing them, which is something I've really enjoyed. I know it seems silly to run 3, and I might not be selling you on it, but I've played it in a few leagues now, and I've really enjoyed 3. Just always having more copies of Ideas Unbound in your deck is super awesome. We've already covered Utopia Sprawl, Peer, Puppetry, Ideas. Those are all stock. Muddle is, classic. Fertile Ground. I thought about cutting the Compulsive Research. I really did. That said, I think you probably want something to be able to win on the turn that you combo, so that way you don't die to like an upkeep Lightning Bolt or something. I did consider getting rid of it. It's just good enough because like the draw 3 on your combo turn is nice. And then the Market Festivals. I've actually considered not playing these. I've found that Utopia Sprawl and Fertile Ground are just good enough. but I think you probably want them. Like, honestly, they're on the chopping block. They could be something else, but the fact that just like one Utopia Sprawl turns on Market Festival turns that into a 4 mana or a land that taps for 4 is pretty nice. That said, I don't know if they're necessary. I've had some success with games just like never drawing them until it was, already very late. Those could be, you know, reach through mist or something. They could be snaps. I don't love snap honestly, but those could just be snaps. Yeah, the board's pretty similar. I don't think that's actually changed at all. I covered the no merchant scroll package. I think that's it. If you have any questions, make sure to put those below. But also, this is a new month. We're in April. I am trying to hit 3,000 subscribers. If you like this content, please, I'm begging you, subscribe. I'm about 260 subscribers away from 3,000. It would mean a lot to me if you smash that subscribe button down below and support this Pauper content. Keep the combo cabal going. And if you want other ways to support this content, let's say you're already subscribed, consider a donation deck. We have 3 different tiers. You can read all about them at theepicstorm.com/donation decks. In the last tier, you even get to join me in a video. So if you think I'm playing a deck wrong, come tell me. Like, seriously, let's record a video together. It'll be great. So sign up for the Epic tier, 15% off all Epic Storm merchandise at the shop. Or if you're already at the shop and you just want to get something for yourself, there's always the mini token pack, the pint glass, big fan favorites there, and one of my personal favorite items, the Storm 20 baseball tee. Yeah, so I'm done shilling for now. Let's play some Pauper. Hey there, welcome to match number 1. I actually just accidentally played a League of Pauper in between the intro to this video and round number 1. I registered with Grixis Cycle Storm on accident, so an hour and some change later, here we are. My last opponent was actually this very individual, Horseduck, and they were on like a 4-color mid-range deck. Yeah, I don't know. But this hand is not keepable. We're going to ship this. It's a little bit slow, but it's certainly keepable. Get rid of the second puppetry. We don't need that. Their deck was definitely like a value-based deck. So I think we have a little bit of time here. Like, their deck was fairly... I don't want to say clunky, because that's not really the term. It's just grindy. And not really what... like, it's just not a fast deck, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. Like, Mold Drifter. It was everything but white. We're looking to rip a mana source next turn. And there's the pack mate. No land. Well, there's an island. I mean, this is going to be great for when we can combo off. I don't think we need these, to be honest. I'm just going to bottom. Okay. I was secretly hoping to draw a Utopia Sprawl there, and it did not happen. You might be thinking that I'm crazy for bottoming those cantrips. I'm just trying to get ahead. Like, I'm sure our opponent's deck crushes, like, the red-white, like, Boros deck. But it's just not very good against combo, from at least what I saw. Next turn is go time. Taking the packmate hit. It's like really interesting how much the creatures have changed over the last few months in Pauper. Like packmate's been a big one. The new Cascade creatures. It's just been like pretty remarkable at how different the creatures are. In particular, boarding party, the angry Allosaurus. I don't actually know what that one's called. And then all the monarch creatures. It's just like all the creatures in the format have gotten a big upgrade in the last year. That was solid. We'll put back this island. And I think actually the Ash Barrens, because we can peer those away. I've been really enjoying Brainstorming this deck. Alright, let's just go get another Ideas. Do 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 do. That was not very good, but that's fine. But you still get to play a land for turn. This deck is so much fun to win with. It's just, it takes a really long time, but I don't know. There's something nice about it. So here we're going to mill ourselves and put a few copies of Ideas back into the deck. Sorry about that noise. Ideas Unbound again. We're just looking to keep on drawing cards here. Alright, one sec. So Ideas. So much mana. Let's put the Market Festival on here. So this is like sort of the boring part of playing this deck sometimes, is that you just have to go through the process of drawing your entire deck. I mean, I enjoy it, but it's not for everyone. All right. Ideas Unbound, Ideas Unbound, Ideas Unbound, and Stream of Thought. Let's shuffle those bad boys back in. Building the best Lotus we can. Let's just get rid of those lands. We don't really want to redraw them anyway. Trying to figure out what I want to do here. I think it's probably just cast Peer Through Depths. Don't want to waste too much time because this deck does take a little while to win. Take the Brainstorm. $18 cards. That was pretty good. I don't think I want to start copying it yet. Just make our Lotus tap for more mana. I say Lotus, but you know what I'm talking about. Our forest that we're repeatedly enchanting. 12 cards. We've almost gotten through the draw your deck part. I just love casting Ideas Unbound. It's so much fun. Alright. We're almost there. This is sort of bananas, though. Our land taps for like 12 mana right now. Alright, and now we can start the loop. So I like doing just like triple Ideas Unbound and then another stream. It's just like really easy. Cast a Ponder. Add a bunch of mana. Alright, so they have 46 cards. Let's see how many of them we can mill. So you can do it card by card with this loop and start targeting them with Stream of Thought. I think this way is a little bit faster and easier. Alright, so we roughly have 1,000,000 mana in our mana pool. And now we Stream of Thought our opponent for their deck. They have 46. So 46 divided by 4. 12? We'll do 14 for good measure. Alright, so as you saw, winning game 1 took about 10 minutes. You have to play this deck very quickly. Chainer's Edict. Like, this deck is just ultra fair that we're facing. Let's put compulsive research. There we go. And now we can just target them with research. Alright, so we've won game number 1. I've gotten a little bit better with this deck since the last time I recorded with it. But it still took some time. Wonder if I should like be boarding in like negate or something. I don't think we really need the compulsive research here. And then like we could shave like 2 copies of Preordain. Let's just do that. Why not? Alright, so I have been submitted. Seems kind of bad. I don't know, I'm gonna try it. I don't love this hand. Opponent's mulliganing to 5. Might want to try to get some F6 value in this game. I think we're going to lead off on Evolving Wilds for Forest. Alright, that was a fine draw. Save those seconds. Alright. Didn't really need another land, but that's not the worst. These seem okay. I don't think I want to shuffle with Ash Barrens yet. I think I'll shuffle there, though. Market Festival was a good draw. All right. Next turn we might be able to do something. Depends on what we draw. And like this right here is why I don't run snap, by the way. Like we need a puppetry to get going, and I don't want to be drawing snaps. Alright, I think we can start to win now. Alright, we're off to the races. Let's stream a thought those away. Appears fine to put back. You don't have to put back 4, just a notice. I don't mind it if I'm putting back all good cards. And notice how easy it is to upgrade your land when you're running Utopia Sprawl. Like, the fact that it's only 1 green to continually improve your land is just really nice. Whoops, I did not mean to add a black there. That's okay. Let's brainstorm. Like, this just feels a lot smoother than it did before. At least in my opinion. Take the Ideas Unbound. Stream of thought ourselves here. All right. This may not seem fun, but I'm actually enjoying myself quite a bit. I'm also just trying not to mess up. Basically, this deck, instead of running anything like Flux, you just rely on Brainstorm and they're like recasting ideas over and over. Like, I really did not enjoy the symmetry of Flux, if I'm being honest. Like, there's a few times where it bit me, and Brainstorm's just a more powerful card in general, so why are we not running it? All right, down to 13 cards. Technically, we can do it now. Alright, so what? I don't want to do it on the first one. Okay, so now we put back ideas, 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 and another stream of thought. Let's add a bunch of mana first. Let's not mess up. I think we're at the point where I can just untap this a few times and deck them. Alright, they have 50 cards. This should do it. Uh, 13 times 4. I believe that's enough. Cleansing Wildfire. Compulsive Research. How unlucky we didn't hit Compulsive Research. That was sarcasm. Oh, it's still on top, too. I'm just wasting time at this point. I'm sorry. All right, so we've won round number 1. I'm going to update our record. Sorry, this deck takes a very long time to win. It is super fun to play, though. The fact that you get to keep on chaining your stuff. And I think our opponent might be rage timing us out here. I'm not sure. Okay, well, I'm not going to make everyone else sit here and wait while our opponent times me out and or concedes. So I'll see you in round 2. Hopefully you enjoyed at least this. I know it took some time, but I've certainly gotten better with this deck, and I think the extra stream of thought really allows you to be able to churn through your deck and just keep on casting ideas over and over and over and over and over. Some might say you even cast it ad nauseum. All right, I'm done. See you in round 2. Welcome to round number 2. In between our last match and this match, I learned how to report someone on Magic Online. So that was fun. Yeah. Let's start round number 2. Unfortunately, this hand is not keepable. We're going to ship that. And this seems below average, but probably good enough. Let's get that F6 value in. Let's save some time. Yeah, this seems good. I'm just going to play like they don't have land destruction. I don't think I can. With my draw, I can't afford to just sit here and not do anything, so. Next turn, we can actually transmute for another Fertile Ground if we need to. You can have all the Phyrexian Rager effects you want. I think I'm going to Brainstorm. Go get another Fertile Ground. So far, so good. I'm not necessarily trying to win this turn, but if it happens, sweet. Alright, and I'm just going to transmute, go get another Fertile Ground, and next turn we'll probably go bananas. Sure. So secretly, one thing that I like about Utopia Sprawl is that you don't have to click on the colors of mana. Oh, that was not a very good idea. Okay. We're not dead yet. I think we have to take Ponder here. And we've hit a dead end. Unfortunate. I guess we could shuffle. Pray to hit a brainstorm or ideas. Hey. I don't think mana is the choke point here. Muddle. So this is our last Ideas Unbound. Alright, so we fizzled. It happens. Like, I'm not gonna get too upset or anything. But we can try to set up for a better... Or set up for possibly winning again, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. I wonder if I'm supposed to just stream a thought myself. Alright, let's add a bunch of mana. So one of these can target them. Oh no, I accidentally left one card in my deck. I thought that I had it covered. Definitely want Stream of Thought. Puppetry. Maybe we don't want puppetry on the first one. Maybe we can add that in after. Let's do ideas. All right. So we're taking 6 here, so that means next turn's lethal. We have to draw one of the 3 ideas in the deck. Oh, Gray Merchant. Ugh. We were going to lose anyway. Okay. You know, I don't think they have land destruction. I'm not even going to board. Because, like, they seem like they're a discard deck. And if I'm boarding in negates, I'm probably boarding out, like, cantrips. And we fizzled that game because we didn't draw what we needed. And I'm going to have to play this one a little quickly. That seems fine. I have to get an island here. So I have to fetch away the ideas right now. I just need the land. Alright, so next turn we can play Market Festival. Once again, we're in a spot where we need action. Alright, well, we're going to make a land that taps for a bunch of mana. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We just saw the power of Brainstorm. I think I just messed up. I should have cast Brainstorm first. Get a free shuffle. I'm trying to play quickly because I'm afraid of timing out. That was pretty good. This is the last Ideas Unbound. Alright. Come on. I don't even know what Muddle... I think Muddle just gets more peers at this point. It's Pyridine. Get these lands out of the deck. We need to find a stream to put more ideas into the deck, or just deck ourselves. I think honestly it might be easier to just deck them with a bunch of puppetries. They have 46. We're doing okay on time. Probably play a little bit slower for game 3 if I'm being honest. Alright. Get decked. Let's see if they had any land destruction. No land destruction. Alright, so that game only took about 4 minutes. That's not too bad. I'm getting faster. That's a good sign, right? Look at that. Once again, if you want to support this content, theepicstorm.com/shop. You know where to go. I would highly recommend the mini token pack. $12, 54 tokens, insane value. Absolutely insane. Or the Epic Storm pint glass. I'm going to grab a drink right now so you can read the screen and whatnot. While we wait, if you want to support this content and you've already gotten everything from the Epic Storm shop, make sure you join our social media channels. They're in the description below. Alright, game 3. We've opened up a Utopia Sprawl. I'm keeping this. That was pretty good. Looking for a land here. Not that one. I want it to be untapped. Yes. So now we can play Market Festival next turn. All right. Here we're looking for a puppetry, which is, like I said, why I don't play Snap or anything like that. Perfect Ponder. Alright, let's put this Fertile Ground on there. That was another great Ponder. I was planning on transmuting, but why bother? Get another. This is the last Ideas Unbound. Alright, so we're going to want to find a stream soon. Well, there's the stream of thought. Okay. Ideas, ideas, and ideas. Alright, feeling pretty good about this now. And that was terrific. We have plenty of time, so I don't need to rush too quickly through this. 6 minutes is more than enough to get there from here. Technically, I didn't need to do that, but it doesn't hurt. Alright. And now I feel like I have enough mana to detect them with Stream of Thought. Technically, like, I could be a smart person and just count it out, but why bother doing that? Woot woot! 2-0! Twiddle Storm! Okay, round 3 on the play. Cannot keep that. I mean, technically we can keep this. Probably bottoming the ponder here. You could bottom the third Fertile Ground, but we need a land that taps for 4 mana, and this just guarantees that early on. Alright, so Affinity. Alright. The 4th Fertile Ground. Alright. Puppetry wasn't a bad pickup. I think in my upkeep I'm going to peer so I don't redraw those lands. Oh, that's quite the clock. So that's 12 damage next turn? Jeez, if they have, I don't even want to say it out loud. That worked out. Alright, we have to survive a turn. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. So sometimes there's like a random spell pierce or dispel in the main. Muddle protects us. So we probably want to sit on that as long as we can. This is going to be a check for dispel. Don't really need puppetry, so I guess we'll take those. Shovel some ideas back in. Alright, so getting a little hairy here. We're going to go get an ideas. And we have exactly enough mana to twiddle here. This is a spot where we're weak. And not anymore. Smooth sailing now. And that was all thanks to that stream of thought that we cast. Ideas, stream of thought. Let's just leave it at that. Alright. So much mana. We're getting there. Sorry this is taking forever. They have 42 cards left in deck. I'm just going to cast these puppetries and untap and win. do 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 do. Alright, roughly infinite mana at this point. All right, they're going to concede. I was thinking there that I might want to shuffle in Compulsive Research and deck them so that way I don't die to upkeep double Galvanic Blast. And I don't think I'm going to board here. Like, you could board in Negate because they're going to board in, like, Red Elemental Blasts and maybe I'll board in 2 Negate. Get rid of a couple Preordain. They're going to board in, like, Dispels and Red Elemental Blasts. So you have this thing with this deck where, like, you need a good balance of action spells, cantrips, and then actual mana. So, like, your Fertile Grounds, your Market Festival, etc. are your mana. And you can't really take out too much of anything. And maybe relying just on Muddle isn't the best idea, so I'm going to try 2 Negate here. I don't have, like, definitive plans. Like, I don't have enough experience with this deck to make those sort of actions, but yeah. Really need an enchantment, but I think this is probably a keep. Opponent kept 7. That was a good draw. All right. That's a lot of damage. They could have lethal next turn. Not a whole lot I can do about it. Like, we're on the draw this game. Gotta play to what we have. I think I'm supposed to take the ideas. Alright, so they have 7, 8, 16 damage right now, 18 damage. It's interesting to just sack 1 Citadel. So they have 1 card in hand. I mean, we're just dead to literally anything here. I guess I should play around Dispel by casting Ideas first. But we're dead to Pyroblast or Red Elemental Blast. Please have nothing. Please have nothing. Okay. Step 1. I'm trying to think of what's the best way I can play around. I think I'm going to cast the Peer here to see if it's Dispel. This also keeps up Muddle the Mixture. Okay. Let's cast this Brainstorm. I was hoping for an enchantment there. Try again. Okay. What's Peer? I possibly left myself open there. I mean, I think if they had something, they probably would have cast it before that point. But I probably could have played that a little bit better. That was pretty good. Honestly, I think I don't even mind redrawing those. And just for safety, I'm going to cast this. Oh, I guess that actually didn't accomplish anything. That was dumb. That was just a blunder on my part. Okay. So right now I cannot transmute for ideas and cast it. I'm a blue mana short. Okay. Well, now I'm in a tough spot because I don't have another Psychic Puppetry. There's only one left in the deck, too. I could maybe muddle for one. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. I probably misplayed a little bit there, if I'm being honest, but we got out of it. Okay. $15 cards left. Not seeing a whole lot of like arcane spells anymore. I'm afraid to muddle because I'm not sure what's left. 1 pier, 2 pier, 3 pier, 4 pier are in there. Looks like we might have one more Ideas Unbound. Yeah, we should have one Ideas Unbound in there. It's all lands and then 2 spells. So it's a pretty good chance we draw 3 lands off this. Oh, there's the stream of thought. I don't know if we have this or not. Maybe I was supposed to put a puppetry in there. I think I might have just punted this game by not putting another puppetry in there. Crap. Yeah, I just threw this game. Alright, I'm not going to waste any more clock. Let's just go to game 3. Oh, this deck's so difficult to play. That was brutal. I feel like I fumbled a couple times in that game. We have 7 minutes to win the last game. certainly possible. One of the big things that I think why I lost was that we didn't really find more enchantments mid combo. We kind of just like kept on finding more and more cantrips. And maybe I was respecting the last card in their hand too much in the beginning. Friendly reminder, if you want to see me play your combo deck, you can do so by donating to the donation decks. Yep, let's keep. Maybe you should have taken the ponder there. I just really want enchantments. There's Atog. That's always their scariest start, in my opinion. Wow, that was the best draw. All right. All right, cast your Pyroblast. Thing I'm considering here just like transmuting for another Ideas Unbound and passing, so that way I don't fizzle. All right, that's good. They tapped out. All right, so we have 6 minutes to win this. Sorry that I'm probably not doing a great job commentating, but it's like really focused on trying to win. All right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Maybe I can. I have 45 cards. Come on. We're going to have to compulsive research them if we want to win in time. We got this. We have a minute. Wow. That was a nail biter. 3-0. Wow, this deck is nerve-wracking. I feel like I just aged a year. But 2 more matches to go. This deck's pretty great if you can just play it fast enough. All right. And we're back. We've opened up a terrific hand. We're definitely keeping this. So we have 3 mana. We really want to get to 4 for this Market Festival. Good draw. Come on, let's find another Sprawl. I think the Pier's good enough to keep. Alright, I like our opponent tapping out here because that means the Market Festival will resolve. They miss a land? They did. And another Market Festival. And I'm just going to pass here. So you might be wondering why I didn't go for it that turn. I'm trying to make it so that when I do go for it, I know that I'll win. And it's a lot easier when our lands just tap for 1,000,000 mana. Doesn't hurt to keep a green floating. I was hoping to hit an idea somewhere in there. Alright, I'm going to have to transmute for an ideas. Feeling pretty good about this now. Okay. That could have been better. Just gonna do those three. Perfect. They have to know that they're dead by now. Alright, guess it's pretty free to peer here. I took puppetry because we're pretty close to the point where we can just, what is it called? Stream of Thought them for lethal. Alright, we're doing okay on time as well. That's when you decide to counter? Mistake. They probably just got bored of like holding up their clock. They definitely should have used that counter spell earlier on. Let's go get that compulsive research. Now we can deck them. Do 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 do. With mana floating, you're allowed to F6 speed tip because it's going to give you a prompt before switching phases. And now we can just deck them. This actually saves you time because you don't have to discard your hand to ideas one by one. Alright, so we took game number 1 over blue-black control. These are the cards that I'm looking at here. I don't know, like, what we're really... Like, we could probably shave one Fertile Ground. Like, that's probably pretty fair. Other than that, I think you board out, like, Preordains. They're the weakest cantrip by far. Maybe you can board out like one puppetry. Let's try this. Yeah, this hand's great. I'm still learning as I'm playing this, so like please forgive me for not having definitive answers. Not gonna play my Sprawl under their fairy. I think this is a good spot to try to resolve Market Festival. I think I want an Ideas Unbound. We have negate. We don't need to hold up double counter. Still need that untap effect. I boarded out the puppetry and now we need one. Alright. So they're swinging for 4 next turn. So they played a land. What is this? Ooh, that was a good draw for them. I guess the land could have been... It was a good final card in hand for them, I guess is what I'm trying to say. They scryed 2 to the top. Nijitsu? They're doing it. Alright, so we have a window here. I don't think Stream of Thought does anything at the moment. Puppetry, but it's too late. Another muddle. Yeah, we can transmute for ideas, but then we can't do anything. I'm boarding the puppetry back in. Like, I feel like we lost that game because we didn't have... We're like, I just don't want to deal with it. We don't need compulsive research. Like, why do we need... Well, like, they're not going to kill us in their upkeep. We don't need that. Opponent's mulliganing. Okay. Sure. I'm going to keep the Ash Barrens. I want it for a shovel effect for Brainstorm next turn. Plenty of time. They hit their land. Really want our opponent to tap out so that way we can play Market Festival. Just gonna play this slow. 4 cards. Like, I'll have negate backup for Fertile Ground next turn, so I think it's probably better to just wait. Oh, that's brutal. Jeez. That's gonna crush me. I'm in trouble. Oh, that would have been the perfect draw too. Yeah, we're done. Our opponent got us. For what it's worth, I don't think Relic is very good against this deck, but everything else lined up well. We would need a miracle off that in order to win. Alright. So we're 3-1. Let's just see if we can get round number 5. Let's get this 4-1. We're on the play for the final game. And this hand seems solid. Maybe I'll lean this way so I'm not covering up future cards. Could be Tron. Tron does play Thornwood Falls. Called it. Come on. My land makes more than theirs. Alright. We have enough to ideas with counter backup here. That was not very good. Crap. So this next play is a little bit of a Hail Mary. Another puppetry. Too bad we didn't have one more mana. Once again, we're stuck in a spot where we can't really do anything. So we take puppetry. We're just like not in a spot where we can actually ever get ahead. That's all of our puppetries. Alright, so I think I'm just going to shuffle some stuff back in at this point. Unfortunately, we're just stuck. Maybe I should have waited longer. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky and hit here. I'm going to hold that for a possible brainstorm. Alright, so that's a counter spell, so we really need to hit here. Jeez. I think we're just dead. We need a muddle. I know they have the counter, so I should just hold on to the ideas. Come on, counter this. Oh, they have exactly 3 mana. Alright, so we have another Ideas on top to try again next turn. But they probably just have a blink effect to keep this going. Like, if our opponent has anything in their hand, we're just dead. Alright. Next turn they can flashback teachings. We are not winning this one. I'm just going to concede. Save some time. So I definitely want the negates. We don't want those. Let's try this. Maybe I was just too aggressive that game. I'm not sure. Like, it seemed like a decent window to go for it because we had the counter backup, but maybe it was just too aggressive. I'm still learning a lot about this deck and when to pick your spots, etc. Hopefully we don't get bit, and then I can take games 2 and 3 here. Finish with a nice 4-1. So this is how it's going to be, huh? We're in trouble. I don't even think that this is a bad matchup. Alright, let's see if we can resolve Market Festival next turn. Please resolve. We only play one Unwind. Or at least most lists do. So that's a little frustrating. We need more enchantments. I think I'm just going to transmute here. Go get a fertile ground. Okay, I'm going to concede. That's also a 1 of. So we went 3-2. Not the worst. Certainly better than the first time I played this deck. Let's look at the list again. Sorry, this is a random idea I was brewing. Okay. So, would I change anything? I'm not sure. Like, I really liked having 3 Stream of Thought. Honestly, the main deck, like, the only card that I'm iffy on could be, like, and these are just hypotheticals, like, maybe you only want 9 enchantments, and if you're running 9, maybe you only run 3 Fertile Ground instead of 4. I've also thought, like, what if you don't run Market Festival? What if you just run these? But we saw a few times in this league how good Market Festival was. And then I've wondered, like, do you not run Compulsive Research? But it does save you a lot of time, just being able to deck your opponent in the same turn, instead of having to discard your hand to Ideas Unbound. The sideboard, I don't know if I love this plan, but I'm not sure if there's anything better. We didn't really get to use a whole lot of our board. Like, we didn't face Burn, so we didn't get to see these in action, or the Weather the Storms. Moment's Peace, I can't remember if we cited that in or not. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts, other than the fact that it takes forever to win. I'm well aware of that. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, etc. And have a good day. Hey, Bryant Cook here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, but also follow the social media channels down below. If you want to support this content directly, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/shop. And if you need a little bit of assistance with the Epic Storm to get to that next level, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/tutoring. Don't worry, there's more great content coming right up.